Bomo for a girl.
Okay.
So,
So now there are like all these connections between the Baltic language, the Tibetan language, because it's an old form of Tibetan in the Baltic language.
yes,
So if some Tibetan random from official China,
Yeah.
like randomly come here,
Yeah.
they almost could speak with you.
yes,
Interesting.
yes. At least we can understand each other.
Ah,
Yeah. A little bit improving the pronunciation of the Tibetan, we can understand them easily. They are the pure form, like the real original form of Balti, but we have like mix it up with different other languages,
course.
Urdu, Persian, some sort of Arabic. So it's like a mixture of multi language.
That's very interesting. And in the Hunza Valley, for example, it's quite different from Baltic language, no?
Yes, yes.
And same in Gilgit also.
Yeah, they're
because there
far
are many
different.
dialects in just Gilgit Baltistan.
Yes, yes. They're far different from like in that region, many other languages.
They're using Shina Zaban,
Shina,
Shina language.
Canyons and
Shina in Gilgit, yes.
Shina, Khwar, Wakhi, Brushiski.
Rushiski.
Yeah, so there are 4 or 5 languages this usually speak.
And the Baltic is the closest to the Tibetan language,
Yes.
I would say. And because also geographically we are more in the east of this Baltic stan,
Like-
so that's why we're close to Tibet.
From here, if we cross like 200 kilometers,
Yes.
like Kargil is 400 kilometers away from Pakistan. So we are very near.
So we are very close, the Indian Kashmir and the Tibet.
Yes.
Are there tensions with the Indian Kashmir, by the way? The Indian occupied Kashmir. Are there tensions?
Yes,
Like here?
yes, definitely.
Because we're quite near,
Definitely,
right?
yeah. But now they are getting better. The civilians are good with the border.
Yeah,
they
not
have
the
no
army,
issues.
yeah,
It,
yeah.
it's about the policies and other.
Between
Yeah.
states,
Policy,
governments. Because
governments.
we are more close to the Indian occupied Kashmir than to Jammu Kashmir, the Pakistani Kashmir.
We can see their houses from our side. Even in Kashmir, there is a like river in between the border. People can wave hands to each other.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Same as here in Kargil border.
Ladakh.
And that, like in Khaplu there is a Takshi,
What is
Siachen border.
Siachen border. Turtuk and Takshi, they are the part of Pakistan.
Name of
before
places.
1971.
interesting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's close. And
And some of relatives are inside Pakistan, and some of relatives are there. So they are relatives. Their blood relations are there.
Across
Some
the
of-
border.
Across the border.
and we talked about this Shia Sunni thing. In this Indian occupied Kashmir, there are also Shia, the same way here.
Yeah.
Because here 400 years ago, Islam came from Persia.
Yeah.
So that's why it was the Shia dominating
So dominating.
this place of Pakistan.
And the preachers most came through the Kashmir border to the Kharman Valley. Okay, and then they passed here to still Skardu.
That,
So the Kashmiris also have Shias.
okay. I was not sure if Kashmir was a Shia or Muslim.
Yeah, they
and
have,
Sunni, okay.
but not much. But
Here it's 98% almost Shia, right? Like
not
a 90
exact about
not
98,
exactly.
but we can say it's like in between 90 to 80% Shias and 10 to 20% now, just because of people migrating from different areas for jobs, for their work, for their businesses, they are coming here. So now the ratio is increased.
And
increasing.
the protest of today about the Shia leader has been authorized by the government of Gilgit Baltistan or by the government of Pakistan in general.
Nothing is authorized. No protest is authorized. You know that.
Oh yeah, It's not like France.
This is just like the expression of solidarity with that person or showing the power against the other side. So the first scene was just like before 3 days, the Sharai Karakram was completely blocked for almost 3 days. Just because the people were demanding an FIR to be lodged against this Shia scholar. Okay, and after that, that was done like yesterday. They lodged an FIR against this Shia scholar in Skardu city. Now the person who are in support of this, like the Shia community, okay. Now this is the time that Shia community is coming out against that FIR.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is just because of that controversial and disputed bill, which has no clear like things to be. I think that bill should not be passed from the National Assembly. There are more things to be discussed, because this fight is like these controversies and disputes are from the prophet at that time. Like it has been increasing, and people are solving these issues like for 1400 years till the emerge of Islam, and
Yes,
after the
yes,
death of
beginning.
prophet from the beginning. So it's not easy to solve, but I think the government will take some serious step, because we cannot tolerate this type of intolerance in the society. You know, it's completely destroying our whole area. So we need to be very careful about it also.
Can it be one more reason why, for some people, Gilgit-Baltistan should be independent from Pakistan?
Not-
Some think that, but not all.
Yeah, this thought exists.
Yeah, exactly.
This thought exists even not for independent state, but for their legal rights, for their fundamental rights, like for the right of education, for the right of freedom of speech, freedom of association. We demand for all that things. But this time it's not. It has no
Not
connection
about
with
this,
about
yes.
this.
It's
This
just
is
about
just
leaving the
complete-
Shia
yeah,
alone.
yeah.
Because the north is more Shia, right? The rest of the country would be more Sunni.
Yeah,
right?
it's not about leaving the Shia alone. It's right now. It's about the bill that has been passed by the National Assembly.
It's like a provocation.
Yeah, that was a type of provocation, and it is creating chaos throughout the country, and it will going to be a worst situation if the government is not like took a serious step for this.
So you were saying the president needs to sign that bill to confirm, but he didn't yet.
Yeah, yeah.
So all this protest is kind of a demand for the president for not signing
Yes.
this bill.
Yes.
But it's not a presidential system here, it's a parliamentary system.
Yeah.
So because of this, if the parliament decided this, normally the president should just execute what the parliament wanted.
Yeah.
So the president may be torn between hearing this protest and maybe just hearing what the parliament told him what to do and to sign.
Yes, there is a problem all over the country. Like even the president is not in favor of that bill.
Okay.
Yeah, he says that there is a lot of more things to be discussed about this bill. Okay, but first we need to be specified about the things. What are we fighting for? What are we trying to do? Okay, so there are a lot of things religiously and sectarian things we need to be discussed. After that, you can pass any bill or any legislation with the concern of both parties, but not like this that the National Assembly has, I think, 372 or 272. Oh, forget about it. But like only 25 members were there. 372. Like only 25 members were there who has signed that bill, and which was not the
So
complete
the
quorum.
rest of the parliament was
Yeah, they were not there.
around.
Yeah, they took the advantage of their absence and they did that.
Yeah, they do that in France
Yeah.
sometimes too. That's a bit crazy. Like you feel they're all like kind of clowns waiting to dispute each other once they're all in front
Yes,
of each
divide
other.
and rule, some type of things they do. And here it is. We have been like living in a very good environment for some years. So I don't know who is not liking this situation, and they are trying to make some chaos and some mob which make some difficulties for the
So apparently the police has been almost kicked out by the bodyguards and the protesters
yes.
themselves.
Well-
So this police is like Sunni or Shia, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even matter.
They're just following the orders from
Yeah.
the Pakistani state,
Yeah.
but they understand that in
Yeah,
front of
no
the
one can fight with this,
reality, they can't fight all these protesters.
Yes,
There were
yes.
many.
Yeah.
There were some bodyguards with the Kalashnikov and everything I've seen. Yeah.
But every Muslim, every scholars of every sect, they are allowed to have some
Bodyguards.
bodyguards.
Okay.
Yeah. So they are legal or permitted.
Ah.
Then the police cannot fight with the public. This is not
How to
easy.
fight all
It's
these
very
people?
hard. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And the other thing, they were very peaceful protests. They were doing a peaceful
Today you
protest.
consider it was peaceful protest.
Yes, yes, yes.
They were just shouting. There were people carrying the weapon, but they were like nothing
Yeah,
shot,
nothing.
nothing.
There you go.
Nobody
Can you
got
just-
hurt.
To anything,
Yeah,
no
can-
any.
They just shut the clubs.
Yeah, it's
and
nothing.
they closed the shops. Yeah.
Yes,
that's it.
yes.
Okay.
It's a like sign of peaceful protest that we are not accepting this.
Mhm.
You government need to do something about this.
Will it be released in the national media? Probably.
Probably, yeah, but
That's the hope, I guess.
if the state allows, or if the if someone international
Mahdi?
media, like a person who can release these
Mehndi?
news on international media.
Mehndi.
Otherwise, it's like a lot of social media. Everyone is
Now,
posting on.
yeah, everyone is a mini journalist in some ways.
Yeah, yeah,
So they can report all of this.
Shukr.
Okay. And do you think, like, if the rest of the country is mostly Sunni, and this area in the north is mostly Shia, but more in the north with the infamous Taliban, and even eventually a Pakistani branch of the Islamic State, ISIS, there would be more Sunni. Do they have problems with the Shia, also these radical people, more in the north? Or?
They have problems with Shias, like it's a fact.
Mhm.
And they do have, they did a lot against Shias in Iraq and everywhere, like ISIS.
Yes.
Even in Afghanistan, like at the occasion of the religious procession of Ashura, they have beaten like Muslim processions and the Shia Muslims,
Uh-huh.
and that was very brutal. So yes, they have problems, but it's all about the policies of the state. If your state is sincere to your people, they can control anything.
And this recent parliament, it's a very innocent question, is it connected to this recent arrestation of Imran Khan? He has been jailed, recently, Imran Khan. Is it connected to the new parliament, or the parliament is the same as before he got arrested?
New
It was about the before, like the parliament before was involved in it, and it's a truth, and it's like everyone knows about it, that the whole parliament was involved in the against Imran Khan.
No.
The new
He
parliament.
was disturbing the game somewhat, Imran Khan, or?
We can say that there are many rumors and many concepts about Imran Khan. Someone says about Cypher, someone says about Tosha Khana. So this is very vast, topic to discuss, and
yes,
it's
I
a
guess
very
so.
you need to have very much knowledge about
Yes, I
it
guess.
that I don't have. So
then you feel
it's
that
very
tough
hard
things
to
also
discuss
behind
about this
that.
topic. Yeah, something. But the parliament right now is an
Shukr.
interim parliament. He just have to make arrangements for the new elections.
Okay.
Yes, that's what he can do. Just to manage the things or something like
And
maintain
the current domination of the parliament is which political party?
no, it's a neutral one.
Oh,
Yeah. It was like
It's not
suggested by all stakeholders. They
Okay.
provide their suggestion. This person as prime minister, everyone give their suggestions to the sitting government for interim government. So no one can make any rigging in the coming elections. So the interim government should be very neutral,
very nice.
yeah, and fair people.
So currently, like I would use the example of a left wing, right wing, or like the Republican, Democrats in the West. Here, how does it work?
Here,
What kind of
leftists
party?
are very less,
How many parties do you have? The main ones, let's say.
Which one? Overall parties like
There must be 10 at least, no?
10
Yeah.
or 11. There are small
And
parties.
the ones dominating for the last decade.
Yeah, it's like People's Party, Muslim
People's
League Noon, and
So-
PTI, Pakistan Tehreek Insaf. These are the three main stakeholders, and Jamaat-e-Islami, and another part of Jamaat Ulma Islam, Muttahida Qawmi Movement, and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Labbaik, and Pakistan Muslim League CAF. That was now, I think,
Okay.
vanished
Okay.
from
And
the scene.
Imran Khan was from which branch?
He's the chairman of Pakistan Tehreek Insaf.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
it seen as moderate or
He
more
was
left,
like-
more right?
He was moderate.
Moderate.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a bit like preaching the real face of Islam, like in the United Nations. He talked about Islamophobia and blasphemy, all that type of topics. But he was not extremist.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we believe. But he was because he has spent all his life in Europe and other countries playing cricket. so he knows everything and everywhere, every country. So we cannot say him as take as an extremist,
Okay.
religious extremist. at
Yes,
least.
yes. I mean, Pakistan is a nuclear power, so they didn't think of throwing a bomb, crazy thing yet. No, it's been quite moderate so far with Imran Khan. But like with the new, who is the new prime minister? We still don't know
No,
because it's a
just
transition state.
Yeah, it's a
now.
transition state now.
Oh, okay. And there will be new elections
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
because of this. Okay, I was wondering. And so, and the president, it doesn't matter which. Like, do Pakistani people love their president, or it's just he has an honorific title? No?
It's about the parties. The parties love their president. Okay, the party
okay.
members. Like if the president is from Pakistan, Tehreek Insaf, the Tehreek Insaf people of parties, the people who belongs to Pakistan, Tehreek Insaf, they will love their president. Okay, and sometimes the other people who are neutral, they always love their president.
Okay.
That's something natural.
Okay. And so, what do you see the future with after this transitional state? How do you see the future of Pakistan? What's gonna happen with the new prime minister? Do you think Imran Khan will be fine again? Or?
Pakistan is always unpredictable.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's no one knows about the future. It can be anyone. It can be Muslim, Nawaz Sharif or Zarda, Bilawal Bhutto, or might be it's Imran Khan again. So it's not sure. Nothing is sure about Pakistani politics and their.
Okay. That's for the Chinese girl. Okay. I will Okay, cool. Okay, maybe like one last question.
Yes, please.
In general, like how do Pakistani people? Do you think who is the most open-minded between the north or the south? It's like in this split, maybe, or how to say? Like if from the outside, I insist from the outside, Pakistan can be seen as sometimes there were all these sensitive issues, topics. It came more from the north or from the south? Or
North of Pakistan.
yes, because technically it should be close to the Afghanistan border. All these things. All these
Definitely it
infamous
matters.
stuff.
Definitely it matters. Like
I know.
but in actual Pakistan is not like that. What people think from
Exactly.
outside.
Yeah.
It's far more different. You know, you have been here
Yes,
for I
that's
think
right.
many days. So this is not that dangerous or something like unsafe country.
Yes.
It's far good than many other countries. But it depends upon the issues, like what is emerging from the south and what type of issues are emerging from the north. So it can be situational and conditional, or according to the location of the place. There is no same issue in between Gilgit-Baltistan
And Punjab.
and Punjab.
No.
Yeah.
It's very, because Pakistan is a very big country as
but
well.
we are far more deprived from the other part of Pakistan. Still, we are considered as disputed area. We are connected with Kashmir.
Still.
So still we have no power. We are not constitutionally not considered as Pakistani, but
Oh yeah?
yeah,
No way. But Gilgit-Baltistan is not considered as part of Pakistan.
not constitutionally. Yeah.
Wow. But in the reality.
But it's
yes.
like as India has occupied Kashmir and
Mhm.
Ladakh, Kargil.
Ladakh, yeah.
Yeah. So is with Gilgit-Baltistan
Mm.
and Azad Jammu Kashmir.
Okay,
The same thing as between India and Pakistan.
Okay, I thought it was only for the Kashmir part, but I didn't know for
No,
Gilgit-Baltistan as
we are
well.
also the part of Kashmir issue.
Okay, interesting. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. And maybe a very random question: are there any connections, as you speak somewhat very similar language, with Tibet, the Tibet from China?
Yes.
Because Pakistan has good relationship with China
It's
in some ways.
it's not about
Better than
connection
between
with
Indians and
China.
Chinese.
Connection. It's not about connection between Pakistan and China. It's about the origin.
Yes,
It's
yes,
about the
culturally
historical,
speaking, exactly.
yeah, historical connection of this region and the Tibetan.
Mhm.
Like we are originated from Tibetan, aparted from the Tibetan.
Mm.
So we speak the same language as they speak. but there is a difference in pronunciation. They have the real pronunciation. Still, they have the real pronunciation of Tibetan language,
Okay.
Bilti language. We have mixed it up with many other languages like Urdu, Arabic, Persian. So these type of words are mixed in our language. So this is a big difference.
Okay.
Still, people, if they come from Tibet, Ladakh, like we can communicate, we can understand each other, but not that much fluent. Just we can understand the words and their meanings.
Okay.
Easy.
Are there randomly some Tibetan coming here sometimes, or it's quite rare?
It's quite rare. Like if someone came here to for their studies, like to study Urdu or some other language which is not available in Tibet, Kargil, Ladakh somewhere.
Okay. And as the fact it was for a long time a Buddhist, at the coming of Islam 400 years ago, we talked about some sects of Shia and Muslim, like for example in Hunza it's more Ismaili, Shia and so on. Did they maybe take a little bit from an influence from the Buddhism that was before? Is there like any sort of continuity, or was there like a big break 400 years ago?
In between Hunza and this region?
Like 400 years ago it was Buddhist, then it became Muslim, but was it like a big change, or like it was a continuous thing, like adapting Islam to the new land?
I'm not sure about Hunza. I don't know about too much about Hunza, relatively the connection with Tibetan. But yes, Baltistan have a very strong connection with Tibetan.
Yes.
Still, like if we talk about the early stages, we were like Buddhist or something,
Yes.
or Buddha or something like that. But after
I met someone in Gilgit who was like, he told me he was a Sufi because of all this history of that region, like all the
no, there are
bit
different.
exotic.
Different stories about religions. Here we have some other religions, like they came from Kashmir and then they converted, they preached their religion. So yes, but most are the Shias and some are the most of Shia.
And what kind of sect, Shia sect is it here? Is it Shia in general, or is like, it's not Ismaili here? Is it Ismaili?
Yeah.
Still, Ismaili still. Same as Tajikistan and some places in Iran.
Yes, like Ismailis are in Hunza, they are completely
Also.
like in Yasin, Wizard, something their classes, and we also have here.
Okay.
But they are not the native people of this region. They came from Hunza and other part of Gilgit-Baltistan.
Okay, interesting. Okay, and very
Please.
short question now about the food in Gilgit, Pakistan. Like, is there something specific from here?
Yes.
Like, what
like
is the specific dish
we
here?
have specific food like prapu.
Okay.
It's
okay.
made of flour.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and like mazan, that's oil.
Okay.
A food taken with oil. Okay, I cannot explain that, but I can just
I
tell
need
you
to
about the
ask.
name.
Okay, I need to ask.
And it's about muskut and sabkur and
Mamtu.
Mamtu is from China.
Chinese.
It's not our.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome.
Cheers. Thank you for the information.